What's up, guys? We've got Thursday night football in the NFL, and we've got some college football props that I'm going to get into in today's video. I do this every single day, and I am on a historic losing drought. I'm in a cold streak. I'm in a fucking slump, and I'm not kidding you guys. It is really killing me. And if you're new here, I'm sorry you have to see me this way, but you're actually finding me at a great time because I've got to bust this slump at some point. And why not today? Why not right now? Let's get this nasty taste out of our mouth. This was the loss tonight. Very close. Very close. If I had taken FIU under, we would have hit. Gone the Sam Houston over, FIU under. But I mean, it's hard to take a quarterback under 206.5 yards when he's been throwing for over that over and over again. Sam Houston State's defense is nothing special. They're 0-6, 0-7 now after losing this game in double overtime. I don't know how Chris Mitchell didn't hit his over, but it is what it is, man. He didn't hit his over because I bet on it. It's one of those things, right? So let's get to Thursday's picks. And right away, you see there's no Jacksonville quarterback. Taysom Hill to throw for 1 yard. You would think he would do it. I think this has got to be a trap. Has to be a trap right here. Because he's thrown in the last 3 games. I bet you he doesn't throw this game. Just a feeling. Now, I'm not going to bet on that. That is not what I'm looking to do here. And then Derek Carr, he's an under machine, honestly. He is an under machine. The problem is, if we take his under, what I would look to do is I would look to take one of his receivers under with him. And that's where it becomes a challenge. Do you really want to take Michael Thomas under 52.5? Fuck no. Don't lie to me. You guys, I know what's going to happen. I'm going to take their overs, and y'all are going to comment, oh, you should have taken their under. You're not taking that. Show me the ticket. Show me the proof of you putting your money on Michael Thomas under. Oh, Chris Olave, it's hard to take his under too. He's laid 2 eggs. It's hard to take his over, hard to take his under. This Saints team is freaking unpredictable. I would say that once all the players are there, this is a good little matchup to do a same-game build. I would say that with Christian Kirk. This is actually a good 6-man build right here. So what I would do is I would take both of these receivers, but also Shaheed is not a bad guy to throw in there too. I mean, he's hit 3 of his last 5, but the guy goes off. 85 yards, 89 yards, 63. So it's tough. You could say in 4 of his last 5, he's had 34 yards or more. So Shaheed's a guy that you'd want to take over, honestly. And then what I would do is I'd probably take Ridley and Kirk, but dude, Ridley hasn't been doing much. Kirk is pretty reliable. So what I might look to do in this one is I would go these 3 players. It's hard to take Carr's over, but I would take these 4 overs together right here. Now, what I'm probably going to look to do, man, you could go Shaheed, Michael Thomas too. Boy, it's tough. It's a tough one. I don't know if you want to go all 3 over together. It's tough. Let's see. Let's put it in. We can always come back to it. I'm freaking exhausted today, boys. And if we look at these 3 quarterbacks, I'm probably leaning towards JT Daniels here. All 3, not bad looks. They've all 3 hit, or these 2 have hit in their last 3. And then JT Daniels has just been going off. I mean, 432, 362, 401. He's been going way over. And you got to understand he's got Christian McCaffrey's little brother as his receiver 1. Now, Luke McCaffrey completely screwed me over in the game against the Texas Longhorns. And look, he's not like a super safe bet, but you look at what he's done here. He had a game where he had 199 yards. Look, he easily could lay an egg. You've seen him do it 2 of his last 5. I get it. I'm in a cold stretch. I expect anybody that I pick to not do their job. But if we look at this, it's 20 to win 500 right here. Now, do we really want to do all of these Saints players? Well, I'll show you if we want to do them, because I'm going to punch them in on DraftKings. Okay, so I just paused the recording and then I added all of the players. So I have all of the Saints players here, all 4, and then I have the 2 Rice players here. And what's crazy is you'll see a 6-leg same game parlay pays plus 2,091. So $20 wager pays 418. What's so insane about doing this on Prize Picks is if we get 5 correct, we get paid. If we get 4 correct, we get some of our money back. So this is a really solid build here. What I'm interested in looking at is if I make it into a 5-man, how does that affect this? And I almost like this build because I couldn't tell you which of the Saints players are going to get the yards. If Carr gets his over, you'd expect at least 2 out of the 3 here to get their overs. So it's almost better to attack this as a 6-man flex play. If it hits, we're fucking rich. And if it doesn't hit all 6, as long as Carr hits, we should win. Which is great because we're risking 80 to win 2,000. So it's very high upside and then very low downside. So let me see here just kind of how this affects it if I were to take off these and make it a 4-man. So if I make this a 4-man, $100 pays $576. This is such good value, guys. Such good value. And if you're not doing this, you need to do this. You need to go on FanDuel. You can use their mobile app. You don't have to do it on the computer. I'm just making a YouTube video here. But the way that you determine if you're getting good value on Prize Picks is you punch the same exact play into FanDuel, and if it pays significantly less than Prize Picks, that means Prize Picks is overpaying you. That means you have a very solid play on Prize Picks. So this 4-man's paying $576. On Prize Picks, it would pay $1,000. It would pay 10x. So I'm going to do this 6-man right here. I know I'm on a cold streak and I'm going for a little bit of an aggressive play. But dude, 80 to win $2,000. Worst case, I lose 80 bucks. Best case, I win $2,000. Lay it down on me. Let's freaking go, baby. And then what I'm going to do here is I'm going to reuse these players. I don't know if they'll let me do this. My accounts are severely limited. So I'm going to reuse Olave, and then I'm going to put 20 bucks down and see if they'll let me. No, they won't. Max winnings on a single athlete is 1,000. So how did they let me put that one down to win $2,000? That doesn't even make sense. On a single athlete is 1,000. Literally, that doesn't even make sense. They let me get one down. Their own limitations don't make sense. But, yep, I can't place the other one, but I do like this 4-man right here. And, you know, you could also look to do, you could do the less here. And I'm telling y'all that right now because I know some of y'all are going to be like, if they go less, if they go under, some of y'all are going to be mean to me in the comments. Look, it's not a bad idea to do that. But are you going to have fun? Are you going to turn the game on and have fun? Probably not. So take the more, live a little. And at the end of the day, guys, as bad as I've been doing, I put $3,000 into my Prize Picks account to start the season. And look how much we're up to. So there's a reason my account's limited, okay? Even though I'm losing over and over and over with these picks, my account's limited because they know I have the edge. They know that I'm using math and I'm using correlation to build profitable plays. So if you want to sit here and you want to judge me by the last 10 days, yeah, I haven't been profitable the last 10 days. But don't judge me by 10 days. Judge me by the past 10 years. Judge me by the success I've had as a DFS player and as a sports bettor over the last several years and over the full course of the season, right? So look at the accomplishments. The Lambo, the $300,000 Lambo is not sitting in my garage because I lose, all right? I'm not in this $1 million house because I lose. I'm not buying 5 rental properties this month because I lose, okay? And one more thing before I get out of here, okay? There was a comment on my last YouTube video, and it pissed me off. And we're gonna go to YouTube, and we're gonna bring that one up. This guy said, "Don't attack people and put them down." That's a good. I'm gonna watch that interview. I gotta watch that one. For mental health. Look, man, if you are somebody who's caught up on mental health stuff and you're caught up in that and you think all that depression stuff is a real problem, I am not the guy to be watching. You should not be watching gambling videos. You should go seek counseling and talk to a counselor. But this is not a place for that weakness. This is a place where men get together and we wager our hard-earned dollars and we try to multiply every dollar that we've worked so hard for by 10, 20, and in tonight's case, 25. I want to see this guy. Where is he at? Talking down, saying you got to man up. Hey, you do have to man up, boys. We're in the trenches. But don't be a little bitch. I'm calling you out, buddy. Whatever your name is. I'm calling you out, son. Don't be fucking weak, dude. Don't be fucking weak. What is this shit, dude? You calling me out, saying, oh, don't put others down. Don't be a bitch, son. And I say that out of love, because some of y'all, your fathers never raised you and your fathers weren't around, and you needed that tough love and you didn't get it, and that's why you're weak. Okay? That's the truth. So, look, if you can't handle me being real for 10 minutes a day on YouTube, then go follow Cash Keg. Go follow Cash Keg. He's a nice guy. Cash Keg is a nice guy and he'll never hurt your feelings. But if you're sensitive, do not follow SBE. This is the account for the men. This is the Rated R Prize Picks channel. That's all I've got for you guys. Good luck with your plays, and I'll see y'all tomorrow.